What is up, fellow YouTubers? It's your favorite gothic bad boy, King Cobra JFS. We're back at you with another live video. So, let's go to... I got a couple of comments here that we're going to address on my stream here. Okay. First of all, Fun Size Felicia was sent by trolls, so fuck you. Second of all, this person commented, the only reason that they said, I bet you could beat up women is because you hate them so much and you are so strong. Okay, first of all, Dick Lick, I don't hate women. I respect women. You have no idea. You know, and most people wouldn't blame me for hating them, but I don't, you know. It doesn't do any good when you got 7 million women on TikTok screaming hashtag kill all men. Why fuel the fire, dude? Okay, I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade, and I'm almost 30. It hasn't changed. Even if I don't dress goth, it's just how it is, man. You know? So yeah, this comment is going to get you banned from my channel. Smell that? Oh, it smells like freshly slayed troll. I love the smell of a freshly slayed troll in the morning. Now, I redid the merchandise on my customized girl page, King Cobra's Fang. It's in the description box below. I updated all of my merchandise that has the Cobra Craft Handmade Wand logo. I updated all of the merchandise with the newest logo and just waiting for Customized Girl to approve it. Okay. So now that we addressed that comment, let's move on. One person texted me this, and I quote, okay, this comment that someone texted me on my phone, it says, women really do love assholes, Cobes. You'll never get a hot of-age goth chick as long as you do simp-ass gender relation videos. You know what my response to that was? Then women have no right to complain when he treats her like shit because they do it to themselves. And I will get one, you wait and see. Yeah, I blocked that person too, to be honest. You know, society has convinced women that you're supposed to date an asshole. That's what women want. Bullshit. Now, granted, it may take me longer to get a girlfriend than someone else, but it may happen eventually, dude. You can't rush a good thing, you know? Yeah, women say they love assholes until he treats her like shit, and then they bitch and complain because all men are the same. It's enough to make you want to fucking drink. Yeah, you know it. It says, bro, stay strong. You know it. Now, ladies, I'm not trying to pick on you, but god damn it, dude. You say you love dating assholes until he treats you like shit. Then you bitch and complain because all men are the same. Here's a thought. Why not give that nice guy a chance? You know what I'm saying? No, it's bullshit because women want men to treat them like respect, but then with respect, but then they act like they want assholes. What? Okay, that right there is what pisses me off about the dating scene. Just as much as the hypocrisy and double standards and sexism. You know? Like, women will sit there and say they love assholes until they actually date one. And then they bitch and complain because all men are the same. And then why can't they find a decent guy to treat them right? I think it's because secretly some women just crave drama for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. You know, and I don't just pick on women, I pick on men too. I pick on both genders, you know? Because men ain't exactly innocent in this bullshit either. You know, society has men convinced all they want is head games and drama. Society has women convinced all they want is assholes. When truth be told, both sides will tell you that shit sucks. As a man, I hate it when women do that crap. Like, they play head games that make you guess what they want. Just fucking tell us. You know what I'm saying? Is it that fucking difficult? I mean, you can't sit there and say that, oh, me and the other half have a communication issue. Okay, you cannot sit there and say, ladies, that you and your boyfriend or husband have communication issues if you won't tell them what the fuck you want. Sitting there making them guess, like, that's so Ravens, the future they can see. You know, like you expect them to be psychic and be able to read your fucking mind. Most of us can't. You know, and ladies, you would find communicating with your man would be a lot easier if you were more direct and simple with your communication. All right. And men, you would find communication would be easier with your woman if she gives you a subtle hint, start asking questions. You know, she gives you that subtle hint. Oh, kind of cold in here, isn't it? That's your cue as the man to ask, hey, what would you like me to do? Cuddle closer, grab a blanket, turn up the heat. Talk to me. Now, anybody who sits there and comments that crap, you know, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I bitch about gender relations because I genuinely care. And me having a girlfriend isn't going to last very long if gender relations suck in general. You know, that's just the truth of it. I care about the greater good of love, romance, and gender relations. And I genuinely think that we as a culture can change the way these doctrined ideologies exist by sharing our experiences and communicating with each other. We have the internet, we have cell phones, we have ways of communicating in an instant. So there's no reason why gender relations should suck. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But I tell you what, I must be doing something right because I can remember the day one of the hottest chicks I crushed on in high school literally said, and I quote, "Oh, I wish I wouldn't have rejected Josh in high school." Yeah, you only say that because I'm a YouTube celebrity. Don't bullshit me. Yeah. You know, and it's just gotten to the point anymore when people tell me, you need to get laid, bro. Hey, thanks for noticing. Can I fuck your girlfriend and your of-age daughter and your mother at the same time? I bet you my dick's better than yours. Oh, wait, I can't? Then obviously it's not a fucking need, is it? I'm not sitting there at the fucking Make-A-Wish Foundation. This is little Billy. Little Billy's about to turn 18. He's dying of a lack of pussy. Oh, fuck off, dude. There are people in hospitals dying of stage 4 cancer. That's way more sad than my dry spell, to be fucking honest. And you know what? That's called being humble about the lack of sex. And you know what? That's just how I feel. And like the last 3 years, you know, people have lost their husbands, their wives. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine being married to your wife for 50 plus years and you can't fuck her because your dick won't get hard? You've tried Viagra. It's not good for your heart, so you can't have it. That would suck, dude. That would fucking suck. You know, what have I always said? It could be worse. I mean, shit. There are dudes out there who have never even had a girlfriend. They're like 30, 40, 50 years of age, and they've never gotten laid, never got their first kiss, and never had a girlfriend. And that's kind of depressing if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, with the pandemic and the stress of everything in our lives, I'm not the only one. Like, studies will suggest that a lot of people are having less romance these days. And you want the keys to a happy relationship? Let's say your relationship is a fucking sexy Lamborghini SV, sports car yellow with the black SV on the side. You want the keys to that Lamborghini? Less fighting, better communication, respect and love, and as much of you know what as you can have. You know what I'm saying? Or what you can achieve with it. Now, this is where couples fuck up. They treat sex like it's a bargaining chip. And you shouldn't do that. You should make your other half work for it a little bit, rewarding good behavior and such. But at the same time, you shouldn't use it as a bargaining chip. One person commented, "You'll never get a hot of-age goth chick of your own if you keep doing simp gender relation videos." Yeah, fuck you. If I made videos bitching about women all the time, I'd get the same treatment. They'd be like, you're never gonna get a girlfriend doing incel rants. So fucking kiss my ass. I'd rather be a simp than an incel. No, incels worship Elliot Rodgers so much. Why don't they just fuck his corpse and get it out of their system? They bitch because they can't get laid, and then they worship Elliot Rodgers. So, hey, there you go. That's my nastiest incel joke, and quite frankly, I don't care. Fuck Elliot Rodgers. It's the truth, dude. And patience on the dating scene will pay off. You know, look at idiot Rogers. This fucking sicko pulls a mass shooting, kills a bunch of innocent people, and then several years later, here's this crazy blonde that's obsessed with him. Elliot Rodgers is sitting there bitching because he can't get a blonde girlfriend. I'm like, dude, if he would have said fuck the mass shooting and waited patiently, That blonde chick on YouTube that's obsessed with him would have been his girlfriend. Or could have been his girlfriend. But, and what do you think creates incels? Shitty asshole men in society putting way too much pressure on men to have sex. Right there. That's what creates incels. Fucking ridiculous. Fuck mass shootings, dude. I'm just saying, if Elliot Rodgers couldn't pick up chicks driving around in sports cars, dude, that's on you, man. I'm just saying. Fuck him. I've gotten chicks to notice me just driving my bike around town. Well, I accidentally closed out of GarageBand, so I'm going to have to re-record all the shit that I was writing for that song, but that's okay. I can always re-record it. But that's just it. If men fight for gender equality, we get called simps. If women fight for men's rights, they get called weak. And that's bullshit. Okay, that is complete bullshit. You cannot expect men to give a fuck about women's rights if women don't give a fuck about our rights. That's just how it is. We got to be there for each other. Even if we're not in a relationship, it's give and take, man, 50-50. But when you got 7 million plus women on TikTok screaming hashtag kill all men, there's a problem in our society, because if men screamed that crap about women, it would not go over well. FBI would be banging down their doors, their TikTok accounts would be shut down, and they would be put on the fucking watch list and all this other shit. Bullshit. I don't give a fuck if I don't give a fuck if I have a girlfriend or not. I'm never going to stop fighting for gender equality and for gender relations to improve. Or racial equality, for that matter. Fuck racism, too. Bust out the CBD. Look out. You're goddamn right I'm mad as fuck. I'm tired of this shit. You think people are tired of my gender relations? That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Like, finally, someone who stands up for what's right in our society instead of going with the flow and just accepting it as is. Like, kiss my ass. This has a couple drops of CBD hemp extracts, 1,000 milligrams of CBD, some mango CBD e-liquid, and some strawberry banana nicotine-based e-liquid. And it's doing the trick, man. It helps when you're out of alcohol. Which I don't need alcohol to have a good time. I really don't. I can't wait till cannabis is legal. I'll do strain reviews on my channel. I'll grow King Cobra's chronic. I plan on crossbreeding my own marijuana hybrid strain when it becomes legal. Trust and believe that. Black Magic, Green Crack, Rainbow Kush, Fruity OG Kush, Maui Wowie, Durban Poison, King Bud OG Kush, Gucci Golden Cobra. All 8 of those strains crossbred into one beautiful strain. That cannabis strain would have big-ass buds on it with rainbow and gold. It'd look all hippy, dippy, psychedelic, whatever. Fucking 4 hits of that shit would make your fucking brain retarded. You'd be like, damn, that is some good weed. 3 hits later, what was I doing again? If you're a fan of my videos and you live in an area where it's legal to grow weed and you want to grow this strain, go right ahead, dude. King Cobra's chronic would be the dankest fucking weed you ever smoked. That shit would fuck you up, dude. Oh, when I build my dream house, I'm going to grow cannabis in my basement and then smoke it in my clock tower. Trust and believe that. Get the belfry so fucking hotboxed you can't see 48 bells in front of you. Walk over to the wall and flip a light switch. And as soon as you flip that light switch, all 4 bell tower shutters open up like, and the smoke just, like, where's Josh at? Oh, he's high up in the clock tower. Oh. No, the clock tower on my dream house would be a little bit taller than the one in Cheyenne. It'd have to be to accommodate 48 bells comfortably, 47 on a carillon, and the 48th bell on a hemp rope that spins on a wheel, mouth up like that, with a black and green Sally. Oh my God. I'd have a pot leaf engraved on all of my bells. All of my carillon bells would have a pentagram, just like that, carved on the other side. And then the rope swung bell would have a hooded cobra on the other side. Oh yeah. I'd make my clock towered mansion solar powered so it'd be easy and cheap as fuck on electricity. The most I would be paying would be property tax. Have like 20 acres of land, landscaped with, pine trees, willows, and maple trees. Have like a spooky little forest surrounding it. I'd have a security gate where you have to like punch in a code to unlock it, or a buzzer, or like, and then I have like an intercom TV system at the front door. Like, who is it? Push the button. Oh, hey, it's homeboy Scotty. What up, man? I'll let you in. Push the button. Gates open up. Yeah. And the only way I'm going to be able to afford that dream house is if I either win the lottery or become super famous on YouTube. Like, I'd have to have like 50 million subscribers to even afford it. It'll happen one day. You just wait and see, man. You just wait and see that Second Empire Victorian mansion. Ooh. I would build my dream house on the outskirts of Casper, Wyoming, in the countryside, so that way I could ring my bells whenever the fuck I felt like. I wouldn't be disturbing neighbors or anything. 4 miles outside of town on 20 acres of land. I would build a house out of solid stone with a steel and cement lead frame to make it apocalypse proof, and then a solid steel roof Big old wrought iron gate surrounding it. Like the wrought iron gates would run the length of the property all the way around. Beside the point. No, I hate society and I hate the way society treats dating. There's like way too much pressure for people to date. And it's bullshit. No, fun size Felicia was sent by trolls to fuck with me. Try to make me look like a sick fuck, and it didn't work. I rolled with it, and I was like, nah, man, she's a midget who works at Hot Topic, and she's 21, you know? Now I'm kind of glad that I washed it with the wrong soap, because that thing was disgusting. The first one was sent by trolls too, man. You know what I'm saying? They got it, ripped the finger off, and then sent it to me in a box because my trolls are next level fucking crazy. Like, it's ridiculous, YouTube. Like, if I wanted one of those disgusting sex dolls, I'd rather have one that was 5'8". You know what I'm saying? That's a big if. You know what I'm saying? It'd be adult sized. Because real women are a pain in the ass and love sucks. But honestly, I don't care. I would rather have the real thing than some creepy ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a doll, a sex doll, or a blow up doll, no judgment here, man. You know what I'm saying? Real relationships suck. Like, they're a pain in the ass to maintain. You got to worry about if the bitch is going to cheat on you or not. You got to worry about getting her pregnant. You got to worry about her checking out other guys. You know what I'm saying? So I get why people get them. But I'm not here to judge people for that. The dry spell's never going to end, isn't it? Quite frankly, I don't give a shit if it does end. That's their loss, not mine. How do you send money? Well, I appreciate you asking. You don't have to send me money, but I appreciate it. Because my YouTube monetization is been turned off because my trolls flagged one of my videos as bullying and harassment, when really I was just telling someone like it is. You know what I'm saying? Like Milo, this non-binary woman who's, you know what I'm saying? Like that person was just a mess of things, man. Like Milo was born a woman, but she identifies as a man and is also non-binary. And I'm like, okay, you can't sit there and say you're non-binary and then you're also identify as the opposite sex. It doesn't work like that. That's like saying, oh, hey, you don't eat meat, but you're at the Texas Roadhouse eating a steak. And I made a video responding to her bullshit because he, she, they, whatever the fuck pronouns are, like this chick was going off accusing everyone of being homophobic, racist, and sexist. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I made a video saying, hey, you know what? You can't just accuse everyone of being like that. That's kind of bullshit. And that video got taken down for harassing a non-binary person. I'm like, really? Kiss my ass. If you want to send me money, there's my PayPal link. You don't have to, like I said, but it's greatly appreciated. I forgot to edit that one. Whoops. Yeah, I'm editing my customized girl merchandise, which also sells men's apparel too. All my Cobra Craft handmade wand merchandise is getting updated on that website with the current Cobra Craft handmade wands logo. Just waiting for approval on them, which should happen. You can't see the link. Well, you'd have to go to paypal.com, and then when you send the money, just type in the PayPal me right there. Just type that in. You know, you click on send money, PayPal me, and then who do you want to send money to? And then right there. That one is connected to my King Cobra Entertainment PayPal. And again, you don't have to send me money, but it's appreciated. You can't click on the link. You have to copy and paste it. Like, okay, let me explain this to you, because apparently people are being stupid on purpose, or they just don't know. Okay, so if I go to PayPal and you click send money, okay? When you go to PayPal and you click send money, it'll give you an option. You click Okay. You could try using my email to do it, but manage your PayPal Me profile. Okay. Okay. Allow people to find you by email. Okay, so if you, let's see. I'll try copying the link and see if that helps. Okay, there we go. There we go. People are, you know what I'm saying? I guess sometimes you can't just click on the link. If you need a link to click on, there it is. And again, you don't have to send me money. It's greatly appreciated, you know? It really is. In fact, I should just update my YouTube so that way people can just click on it instead of having to copy and paste it. 1 second, YouTube. Okay, save. There we go. There we go. You sent me $75. Check PayPal. Well, if you did, I appreciate it. Again, you don't have to, but it's appreciated. $19.12 USD. Sweet. I'm going to transfer that. Thank you to whoever sent the $19. I appreciate it. No, I really do appreciate it. You guys genuinely don't have to give me money. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate it. You know, that goes towards supporting my channel, getting me some liquor, you know, some tobacco when I run out. I used to smoke spice. That was I'm not proud of it, you know, but I haven't touched spice in ages, dude. I'd rather smoke the weed, man. Rusty Boochie Banda. Man, we've all done shit we're not proud of, man. Well, how did I quit? You know, I simply said to myself, you know what? I don't need spice to have a good time. The synthetic bullshit is killing people. causing them to have seizures. And, you know, it may be cheaper than some other forms of recreational entertainment, but that doesn't necessarily make it a good thing. What tobacco do I have? This stuff right here that I got from the Mills Smoke Shop. Cool Taste just donated $20. I don't think he really did, but if he did, that's appreciated. No, he didn't. You guys are full of shit. I did put the PayPal in the description of my YouTubes, but if you want a link to click on, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys don't have to, but it's appreciated. You know, it really is. I don't hate women, dude. I got mad respect for women. You don't even know. Women have had to face centuries of oppression. And it wasn't until like the 1960s that they really, really started rallying together to fight for equality. I don't hate them either, you know. I don't give a shit if someone's trans. That's their prerogative, not mine. As long as they're not forcing their agenda on everyone else, and as long as the person's 18 or older for that surgery, who cares? You know? I'm not overlooking it. Women's suffrage is a real thing. And believe it or not, Wyoming was one of the first states to give women the right to vote. Women's lib. Yeah. I don't have to stop calling them. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. When women are acting like that, when women are acting like C words, I'm going to call it and tell it like it is. I don't genuinely refer to them like that. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Respect issue. And you know what? Fuck off. That's so hypocritical. You know how many times I've heard women use that word on each other? But it's degrading when men do it? Kiss my ass with that hypocrisy. Spooky tuning, that's funny. You'll send me $30 for a shirtless flex, will ya? Well, let's see that $30, man. I see a lot of talk, but no walk. You send me $30 in my PayPal, and I'll take off my shirt on stream right now and show off this fucking, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, that is double standards. I've heard women call each other the C word all the time, and yet when men do it, it's degrading. It should be twice as degrading to call your own gender that, but what the fuck do I know? Women are so fucking catty towards each other, and then they bitch because it's hard being a woman. It can be, yes. I can only imagine, dude. I can't even begin to imagine. But you would find that being a woman would be less difficult if you weren't so goddamn catty towards each other and you actually supported each other. I'm just saying. pop it off. Oh my God. Well, if I see $30 in my PayPal, I will take it off the shirt. Let's see. Because there's no way you... Yep, see? No $30. So that ain't going to happen, man. Fucking incels. Yes. Exhumed visions. Thank you. Josh is equal opportunity. Jesus is a cunt too. Yes. I'm all about equal opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Exactly my point. Can Josh form a coherent opinion? I don't know. Can you stop being a cocksucking troll? A coherent opinion? What? Because I'm not afraid to tell it like it is and be myself? Kiss my ass. No. A coherent opinion? That is my opinion. Women who get pissed off because men use the C word, when I've heard women call each other the same exact word, is extremely hypocritical and catty as fuck. So it's like, yeah, dude, you know, that is a coherent opinion. That's the fucking truth, dude. Never had one. Oh, I smell damn good, YouTube. You don't even know. I love the smell of tactical soap. And women in general react, like whenever I've showered with my tactical soap, women love the smell of it. You know, when the general response from the opposite sex is that goth dude smells good, that's all the incentive I need to keep wearing it. Just saying. And with coupon code King Cobra, you can get 15% off your next order. Cobes, put your shirt back on. Jeez, dude, my shirt is on. I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt and a sweatshirt right now. I think that person might want to get their eyes checked. Way to go, Pog Champ. That's what's up. Nope, I'm not. I like the smell of my soap. I always have. First time I wore it, I was like, yeah. The first time I wore Bond tactical soap, I showered with it, and then I drove to Colorado with a friend of mine to go see Ozzy Osbourne live in concert. And at first I was skeptical, like, you know what I'm saying? But after walking around a bunch of chicks at that concert. Dude, I had a blast at the Ozzy Osbourne concert. I was all smoking weed and drinking Jack Daniels while watching him perform. It was freaking awesome, dude. And you can, if you actually watch the YouTube videos of that Denver concert, you can hear me screaming over the crowd. I was fanboying super hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not illegal in Colorado, regard. Dude, if you're in Colorado, if you're in freaking Denver, Colorado, smoking pot at a rock concert, it's not illegal, stupid. It's illegal here in Casper, which is dumb as shit because weed was legal in Wyoming for the first 162 plus years of Wyoming history. Matter of fact, Wyoming was one of the last states to go zero tolerance and raise the drinking age to 21. No, it's not, dude. Tactical Self kicks ass. Oh, I'd love to be a politician, but nobody would vote for me. I have a lot of good ideas for fixing the economy and improving our country and making it better. Like universal health care. There's no reason that people should be paying an arm and a leg for health care coverage. That's bullshit. I mean, like during the Ozzy concert and after the Ozzy Osbourne concert, I was walking around and every chick I walked by was just like, God damn, dude. And just the reaction I get from women when I wear tactical soap is enough for me to want to keep wearing it. Even if I'm not getting laid, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Do I like gummies? Yeah, gummy candy is delicious. Oh, you don't even know, dude. You don't even fucking know. When I went to the Ozzy Osbourne concert at the Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado, dude, that was so fucking fun, dude. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like seeing one of your idols perform in concert. It's just awesome. And yes, that concert reeked of pot. People were sitting there fucking smoking it up, dude. It was epic. You heard Ozzy shout on stage, "Yeah, smoke your pot. Come on." It was awesome, dude. Well, Ozzy can believe in God if he wants to. I don't give a shit. That's his choice. I'm not here to judge him or anyone for it, for that matter. I have no reason to lie. So your comment's going to get hidden. What song by Ozzy is about pot? Black Sabbath's Sweet Leaf. Bow now. Bow now. Bow now. And speaking of pot, Ozzy Osbourne should smoke pot for his Parkinson's disease. I'm just fucking saying. Marijuana is great for senior citizens and it treats Parkinson's disease. There have been studies on it. And if Ozzy Osbourne lives in California, you already know. Yeah! Me watching you is kind of like watching Ozzy. Aw, I'll take that as a compliment, man. Hell yeah. And you can get hidden from my channel too. What do I have to gain about lying to people? Absolutely fucking nothing. You know it, Wyatt Earp. You know it. You kind of look like Ozzy. Hey, you know it. Well, I am 80% British according to Ancestry.com, so it wouldn't surprise me if me and Ozzy were like super distant cousins or some shit. What's crack-a-lacking, Cobes? Not a whole lot, punk rock, just chilling like a rock star villain. I put this link right here. I put that link in the description box of all my videos now. So that way people don't have to copy and paste the PayPal me. The other 20% is Scottish, Viking, and a little bit of French, European, freaking, I don't know. I'm a mutt. Scottish, Viking, European, you know what I'm saying? Hard to say, man. No, the fuck he's not. You're so full of shit, dude. Oh my god. You look like a dark wizard. You know it. I'm aware of that, Phil. Thank you. Do you like Chipotle flavored things? Yes. Did anyone at the Ozzy Osbourne show recognize you? Yeah, they did. And that kind of surprised the fuck out of me. Like, I literally, as soon as I took the escalator to go up towards my concert seats, somebody said, King Cobra JFS, now it's a party. And I'm like, hey, yep. Yep. Bought me a couple of joints and a little gram of weed from the dispensary. Oh my god, dude. Have you ever been to a Colorado marijuana dispensary? It's just the promised land. You walk into a weed dispensary, you see all the plants growing in the growing room, and just the smell. Oh my god, it's magnificent. I'm pretty sure it did actually happen, dude, because I was there. It was one of Ozzy's last concerts before he had to cancel the last 4 tours. And after Ozzy Osbourne canceled his last 4 tours due to a staph infection in his hand and shit, fucking pandemic hit. And I'm like, well, ain't that a bitch? Honestly, I know it's got to suck for Ozzy because I know he wants to get back up on stage and perform. And he will when this pandemic ends. You wait and see. But honestly, it'll be good for him. You know, he's been busting his ass for the last 50 plus years. So it'll be good for him to take a nice long extended break and relax and, you know, spend time with his family and closest friends. So by the time he does get back up on stage, it'll be like he's reborn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so if you have tickets to see Ozzy Osbourne, don't get rid of them. Hold on to them, man. Trust me, it's worth it. Honestly, if I'm lucky enough to live to be 72 years old, I hope I'm still playing guitar and making YouTube videos, you know? Um, that's your opinion. I think Sharon Osbourne's a lovely person, you know, and she makes Ozzy happy. I can see it. Would you date Kelly Osbourne? She's probably married, but yeah. If I had more celebrity status, if I had more money and I lived closer, she wasn't taken, and it was consensual, and I had Ozzy and Sharon's blessing, fuck yeah, dude. You want to talk shit on Ozzy and his family, you're just jealous that they're famous and you're not. You know what I'm saying? You think Ozzy gives a shit about all the haters that talk shit on his wife, him, and his daughter? No. He'll probably read some hate comment, walk up to one of his golden records, and just laugh his ass off. Stop going after. Oh my God, dude. Shut the fuck up, you loser. If you think Ozzy Osbourne isn't famous, then you're about as retarded as a box of rocks. Shit. Holy diamond, yeah. Got two shiny diamonds. Oh, he ripped that guitar. Now, if you like the guitar playing, subscribe for more. Whoop, show that logo. Yeah. BC Rich Warlocks are always going to be a first love for me. It was my first electric guitar. I can remember when I lived in Valley City, North Dakota, and I had a paper route at the Times Record, and I got paid every month, and I didn't make much money off of that paper route, but it was enough to give me some spending money as a kid. And well, I saved up a lot of money to get my first BC Rich Warlock. Granted, it was a bronze series, but yeah. You want to see a Tai Chi ball? Okay. See what I can do here. Well, how can it be photoshopped if it's a live video? Exactly. Yeah. King of rocking while slaying trolls. You know it. And the comment that I got on that Facebook post that my dad wrote, Josh does and says some silly things sometimes, but nothing he will ever do should warrant the type of bullying he receives. There are people out there who wish physical harm on him, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But he really does keep putting himself out there regardless, which means, honestly, he's much stronger than any of the trolls who say and do these things to him. Freaking exactly. Exactly, tubes. Almighty rain coming down upon us all. Thunder booming like the fiery cannons of hell. Lightning striking like a cobra swift through the night. Almighty rain coming down upon us all. A gender relations rant. You know what? I might just do that. Let me do one more little shred and take a piss, and I'll do that. All right, 1 second. Ah, that's better. Okay, gender equality rap. We'll look for a beat real quick. Looks like Mordecai from Regular Show. That's awesome. Hungry Blue Jay eats tomatoes. This I gotta see.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an appearance. That face is laughing. That face is expressive.
I want you to send me a picture.
You know, I've seen these kind of marks on the tomatoes before. Now I know what it's from.
Look at him.
I just threw a couple away.
That's amazing. He doesn't move, isn't it? That is crazy. Look at this. Take a couple. My camera stinks.
I'm just taking a video now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
This is amazing. He doesn't move. I'm putting the camera 4 inches from him. It's amazing.
You guys work here?
Yeah.
You haven't seen him before?
No.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, look, he's you are, dude. That's awesome. I want to get him while he's eating.
I'd never seen nothing like this.
Wow, he's gorgeous. And you haven't seen him before?
No.
Really? Just so fun.
This guy's funny.
Dude, you are
He's
amazing.
got an attitude.
See, I like that color in the background. Look at him. He's a fat one, too.
Yeah. Sure. He doesn't care. He'll go anywhere to eat. He's eating cardboard.
I can't even focus on him. It's so close.
Amazing.
You You are burnt.
Look what he did to this.
I see it.
Now he's picking at the gourds.
No, you can't
Not
have
doing a very
anything
good
else.
job.
Once you made up, see if you lean on one hand.
You didn't respect your hand. Look at that.
Believe this?
No, I've never seen this. Mike, you gotta get that.
I'm recording the whole time.
God.
That's pretty cool, dude.
That's a tomato. You don't want the cardboard. Eat that.
Aw.
Go ahead.
All right. That's awesome. I took the video too. You all right, buddy?
Nope, there he goes.
I'm gonna take that out of there. Take that old box out. Throw that out. That's amazing. Look at that. You cold now?
Huh. I'd give that video a like because that shit was crazy.
Barbie's irrelevant. Barbie's dead. But sis, Barbie is bigger than ever.
Toxic beauty standards. Abraham Commit.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I make lifestyle comedy skits and creative videos, but now I want to expand to more self-development and commentary videos like this. But these videos are most likely not going to be monetized, so there are going to be some support links below if you want to help my channel grow and help me make more videos like this. And don't forget to subscribe and like if you want to see more of these videos. I do not condone sending hate or body shaming. The people mentioned in this video has nothing to do with being biased. So please don't try to start drama in the comments when it has nothing to do with that. So, beauty is subjective. There are so many factors that come into play when it comes to beauty, such as culture, tribes, country, time of living. For Asians, people desire white skin. Meanwhile, for Westerners, people desire tan, dark skin. In the 19th century, teeth blackening in Japan was considered beautiful, whereas now, it's all about having white teeth. In Fiji, traditionally, women with larger bodies are considered beautiful, but in the modern world, it's all about being skinny. It's so important to remember that the beauty standard is constantly changing because there will always be new trends. There will always be a new version of beauty. There was even a time where being skinny was not pretty and people desired to gain weight. What a time to be alive. Today's beauty standard is having a slim face, defined jawline, thin nose, big lips, flawless skin, no signs of acne, no signs of aging, no stretch marks, no cellulite, no scars. Asians desire white skin, meanwhile Westerners want dark tan skin, tall hourglass body, and a flat stomach, meanwhile having large breasts, large hips, and a large butt. Basically a Bratz doll.
No, burn.
But this universal beauty standard goes way back to internalized racism, ideologies, and colorism due to the colonization of the Western world. This is a time of racial supremacy that dehumanized people of color. The white colonists taught our forefathers that our race is inferior. We are told that white is best, white is beauty. Europeans took away different versions of beauty from people of color and their cultures. After the Korean War in 1950s and early 1960s, American military doctors performed double eyelid surgery to fix the oriental eyes of Native patients. The American troops performed this surgery on Korean women for them to be considered more attractive to the eyes of American troops. What the are you doing? The American troops did this on Korean men because their squinting eyes meant that the Americans couldn't trust them.
Why don't you go build something or go die in a war like a man's job is?
And it was around this time the plastic surgery obsession in Korea began, and people.
Okay, did you hear that bitch in this video? She's sitting there doing her makeup like, fuck you and your sexism.
wanted to look more
Go to the
Caucasian.
rap
Before
in a second.
1940, only white women were allowed to join the Miss America pageant. With globalization and the media, Eurocentric and Caucasian features dominate the world. People of color are pressured to subject themselves to Eurocentric beauty standards.
Slave women were bred and created children, and the children became lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And that the mother herself was often left out in the field.
Why is that dog pretty?
Because he's white.
Why is that dog ugly?
He's black.
And why is that the nice dog?
He's white.
And why does that look bad?
Because he's black.
And why do you think that's a nice dog?
Because she's white. I just don't like the way brown looks, because the way brown looks really nasty for some reason, but I don't know what reason. That's all.
I like light-skinned women. I want you to be lighter than me. I love African-American women, but I just don't like my skin complexion.
So if you have a baby, you don't want your baby to be the same complexion as you? Why?
It's a dark ass shade. They be hell nah.
I'm so ugly. What?
No, you don't make me cry.
Black is beautiful, and if don't nobody ever tell you, I will tell you, you are gorgeous.
पूरा मेरा डॉक्यूमेंट सब कुछ अच्छे थे बट बिकॉज ऑफ लोगों ने मुझे रिजेक्ट कर दिया फेयरनेस होगा तो मेरे को कोई बेटर अच्छा लगता वन ऑफ माय टीचर colleague me when I was in like class 3rd or 4th. I was just a child. I don't know like I have a dark tone and all.
For so long, people of color were told to whiten their skin, whether through bleaching or lightening products. Very often, Asian girls are told off by their own parents that they're too dark for playing out in the sun, or that they're not beautiful because of their dark tone. It has also become so common and normalized for us to want to change our natural features, like our nose and our eyes, so we can appear more Caucasian. This has also led to the rise of African American hair care, such as wigs and straightenings. Yet, ironically, the modern beauty standard is now shifting into the natural features of a Black woman.
Wait a damn minute.
In a world of patriarchy and misogyny, women are identified and valued based on their appearance. Meanwhile, men are praised for their professional success and strength. Women are taught to serve for men. They have
but men are also validated on he's right in what he's saying, but can I just add something to that real quick? Men are also validated by how good looking they are, but it's not nearly as bad as women. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the oppression is real, dude, and it's disgusting the way our society has treated women over the years. And this video is a perfect example of just how disgusting women have been treated. Like,
no rights to question a man. Women are seen as property housewives. They are told to act, be disciplined, look, dress a certain way. The recent ad campaign in Malaysia told women that they need to dress up, pamper up, put on makeup, respect their men, do the chores to avoid domestic dispute.
What the is going on in here on this day?
that is no joke, dude. Like, women have been treated like that, and some women still get treated like that, and it's fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It really is. This is why us men are seen as the universal enemy of women, because of the way women have been treated for the last fucking centuries.
The beauty industry and media bombard young girls and women with the Western ideal of beauty on a global scale. Women are highly objectified and sexualized even from such a young age. They tell you what is conventionally pretty and what isn't. They tell you to shave and wax your body for the approval of men. They pressure you to wear makeup. A woman's magazine has 10 times more dieting and weight loss content than a man's magazine. During the showing of Love Island, they deliberately placed plastic surgery adverts in between the breaks. They target middle-class people with disposable income to buy their products.
Blemishes, dark circles, facial flaws, and even enlarged veins, then Sonae is just the thing you need.
And all of this in the name of self-care. Women are seen as if they don't take care of themselves, or they have given up on life if they don't try to follow this beauty standard. This exclusivity representing a minority sells by shaming. You are too fat, you are too this, you are too that. The unhealthy extreme thinness is glorified and praised. But then suddenly what they praised and pressure women to be is suddenly too skinny, too extreme. Several celebrities have opened up about their eating disorder.
My mom actually had a history with eating disorders. She had introduced me to anorexia because she thought it would help me play younger roles for acting, and it was.
Philippa Hamilton was fired by Polo for being overweight by their standard, and apparently she couldn't fit into their clothes. Polo then even released an official poster that was ridiculously photoshopped and disproportionate. Victoria's Secret is an American brand known for the lingerie and clothing. Victoria's Secret also has a runway show shown every year. They don't cater to plus size. They were also known for providing model measurements that would be up on the website for girls and women to see. Over the years, Victoria's Secret has also become irrelevant. But former models have come forward about the unrealistic pressure they were under. They were expected to stay a size 2 throughout their whole Victoria's Secret career. They do obsessive training, #train like an angel. Former model Eric couldn't reach the weight loss target she was given despite working out twice a day. Her agents told her to stop eating, which led her to having an eating disorder for almost 4 years. One of the trainers said the diet was so extreme they weren't allowed broccoli or cauliflower.
What?
Brandy Melville is a clothing brand.
Jesus Christ. That just makes me respect and sympathize with women even more. Like, this is bullshit, dude. Fuck, dude.
Brand designed for young teenage girls. It's also owned by 2 old Italian men. Nothing creepy or anything. Brandy Melville only stocks one size fits all. Their target audience is basically the skinniest white girls. Their sizes are 0 to a 2. The waist inches are 24 to 25 inches. The average waist of a female aged 13 to 19 is 32.6 inches. So all the young girls and shoppers who can't fit into their one size fits all are basically told you're fat and not cool enough to fit into the Brandy clothing. But thank God, people started calling out Brandy Melville for several reasons. We see this facade of fame, glamour, and success, but over the years, the darker side of K-pop has been revealed.
One after the other, K-pop stars are taking their own lives. Intense work pressure, extreme media scrutiny, and traumatizing online bullying.
This video talks about how there is a strong emphasis on visuals and appearance. K-pop stars even have fan cams, which are designated cameras to each member of the group. Most of these K-pop stars are also known to be really skinny. K-pop stars are also known to be mistreated by their companies. Agencies are also known for putting their stars on extreme diets, telling them to lose weight, and that their weight can't start with a 5. There's a video of the girls from Red Velvet where they get so uncomfortable and slow down their eating when they see the manager from a distance because they're meant to be on a diet.
말은 못 해요, 저도. 하고 싶다 하면 손들어봐. 되고 있어. 맞아.
네. 군데 좀 깔 때는 있다고 생각합니다.
K-pop stars are also known for commonly fainting on stage because they are overworked while put on extreme diets. Several K-pop stars have opened up about their eating disorders due to the
This is just fucking heartbreaking. Let me turn on the lights.
pressure of being a K-pop star. And these K-pop stars are role models to millions of young people who aspire to be just like them. The desire for an hourglass body goes a long way back into history. Women and young girls have been trained to use corsets and waist trainers for centuries. Although the beauty standard is always changing, the desire for an hourglass body is making a comeback. By 1950s, US solidified their ideal beauty, which was a Marilyn Monroe and the one and only Barbie. Barbie the supermodel was iconic for her beauty and her glamorous lifestyle. She had an hourglass body with blonde hair and blue eyes. Barbie became one of the most popular toy amongst young girls around the world. She had a significant impact as a role model to millions of young girls. But her unrealistic, disproportionate body sparked debate about the impact it could have on young girls. There was a study of 68-year-old girls where half of the girls were given thin Barbie dolls and the other half was given the curvy doll Tracy from Hairspray. The girls who played with the thinner dolls were unsatisfied with their bodies afterwards. Meanwhile, the girls who played with the Tracy doll were much happier with themselves and their body.
I've been saying that for years on my channel, dude, and nobody believed me. Like, this is why, if I ever have a daughter of my own and she wants a Barbie doll, I'm gonna be like, nope. Teach you how to play guitar or finger paints or explore your creative side, but no. This is what I've been saying, like, on my channel for years. Barbie is a horrible toy for girls to be playing with. Not only does it set an unrealistic expectation for a lifestyle that is extremely hard to get, but it also sets unrealistic goals for women and their bodies. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, you look at the G.I. Joe dolls or action figures that boys play with, and it's always some dude with six-pack abs and massive pecs and big-ass biceps. So, to some degree, men go through this crap too, but it's not as bad. You know, there's a lot more pressure for women to look a certain way than there is men, even though both genders go through the same issues as far as having the perfect body goes.
A mother found a weight loss note by her 7-year-old daughter. Some of the things said 5 glasses of water, 3 apples, ride bike 3 times a day, jog, run up and down the driveway 3 times a day. It gets really messy. In 1960,
Jesus Christ, could you imagine being a mother with a 7-year-old daughter? She's not even old enough to be a teenager and she's already feeling like shit about her body. Holy crap, dude. This just breaks my fucking heart. Sad as shit, dude.
Mattel officially released a Barbie slumber party set. This came with a comb, hair roller, sleeping bag. It also came with a scale that was permanently set to 110 pounds. And a book with the title, well, now...
Holy crap. That in the 1960s, that Barbie came out with the slumber party Barbie, where the scale was literally set to 110, with a little miniature book on how to eat less and lose weight. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, nobody's going to argue with you on this. You know, sometimes being too overweight is unhealthy, and if you have the ability to lose weight and you want to, then go for it. That's your personal choice. This is exactly what the whole body shaming movement is about. And this is why women have this movement and men don't. You know, this is exactly why. But at the same time, it's like, dude, come on. You know what I'm saying? Just because men don't go through it as badly as women doesn't mean that men aren't pressured to feel a certain way about how disgusting they look. And I don't care if it's a body image issue or what. Nobody likes being told, hey, you're not good enough. Or hey, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get told, hey, guess what? You suck, you're not good enough, it's a shitty feeling.
Nowadays, kids don't really play with toys. Barbie's irrelevant, but sis, Barbie is bigger than ever.
Multi-million-dollar empire known as the Kardashians. You don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
But we're still entertaining people.
As much as we want to hate the Kardashians, to be constantly bullied and body shamed by the media and people online, and as a younger sibling to be constantly compared to your older sibling and have your natural appearance made fun of can have such a significant impact on one's mental health and body image. Chloe has talked about being called a fat sister her whole life, and her own family told her that it was hurting the family brand image. But when I did my research, I found something very interesting. When Kim was pregnant and had food cravings, her mother wasn't quite happy about it.
Eating beignets, that's 3 times a day.
No, that was one trip.
You are. You're like a closet eater. You need an ankle bracelet.
No, I don't.
It goes off
because I
every
eat
time
so
you
much
eat
healthier
something
than I did.
Wow, dude. Are you flipping kidding me? That's some bitchy shit right there. Like, no offense to Kim Kardashian's mom, but that is some bitchy shit, dude. Like, you'd think her mom would be a bit more understanding given how many kids she's had, the weird pregnancy cravings. I swear, pregnant chicks are like stoners, dude. They eat the weirdest food. The hell you doing? You're dipping a dill pickle in peanut butter? Why? That just looks... Oh. I'm like, dude, you're eating for not just you, but for your kid. Like, that's bullshit. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, some of these Kardashian sisters are a little bit curvier, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Personally speaking, on my personal preference, if a chick is so skinny I can see her bones and she has no weight to her, I'm just like, no. Like, in my opinion, curvy chicks are sexy because, you know, if you go to fuck them, they, you know, you don't feel like you're gonna break them in half. You try to cuddle them, you know, you don't, you know what I'm saying? But like, wow, dude.
Did before.
But when Chloe was pregnant,
This is your lucky day.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Pregnancy of Khloe Kardashian.
I can't eat 8 dozen donuts.
But I just want you to feel good about yourself and be...
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. When Khloe Kardashian's the one being called the fat one, and then she's pressured to lose weight and then turn around, that is some catty ass bullshit, dude. You were chastising Kim for eating food during her pregnancy, but Khloe does it. Oh, surprise, surprise. Here's several boxes of donuts. Eat up. Jesus fucking Christ. How do women do it? Like, can we just be real for a second? How the fuck do women put up with this shit on a daily basis?
Be able to let your hair down a little
But
bit and
listen.
say, I'm going to have a bowl of pasta, or I'm going to eat lasagna tonight, or have a donut.
Can I speak?
3 times a day.
No.
It's pretty obvious the Kardashians are under so much pressure by their momager. But the Kardashians themselves aren't exactly innocent when it comes to promoting an unhealthy body image. The Kardashians have professional personal trainers, nutritionists, dietitians, and plastic surgeons. Yet they target millions of young girls and women, claiming that they can attain the same body, same look by buying their products. The Kardashians have had history with weight loss fads, which they were later sued for. But that didn't stop them from doing weight loss sponsorships on Instagram, making false claims that this is how they maintain and achieve their body. Kim herself has promoted appetite-suppressant lollipops to her millions of followers, including young girls, which can easily lead to developing an eating disorder. They've also promoted waist trainers, which they were later sued for. Khloe has made claims that she started losing weight for the right reasons, like her health. But after her weight loss, she decides to make a TV show exploiting others to lose weight, but not for the right reasons, but to get revenge on someone who did you wrong in the past. This wrong mindset for weight loss is so toxic and can very often become so obsessive and lead to an eating disorder. But Kim herself has made some very tone-deaf posts on her stories to millions of people.
No, like I'm really concerned. I don't think you're eating. You look so skinny.
You guys, I am.
It takes work to look like that, and that's amazing.
Celery,
Maybe some lettuce.
different flavors of oxygen. Is that?
Now, regrettably, food is delicious. The idea of the perfect body, that's in, like they said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And every person's different view. Every person has a different view of beauty. Fucking ridiculous. So what do you think happens when society puts all this pressure on women to look a certain way? They then put that catty pressure on each other. Like, I could understand if your daughters were morbidly obese to the point where they had a hard time breathing, you know, and you want them to lose a little bit of weight for their health. That's one thing. You know, I get that. But, like, Jesus Christ, dude. This shit's just fucking sad. Oh, but then being overly skinny was the in look for a long time. And now the end look is to be morbidly obese. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with wanting heavier set people to feel included, to make them feel beautiful. Nothing wrong with that at all, because sometimes people do struggle with their weight, and it sucks. I can't begin to imagine what that's like. You know, to have people look at you like you're disgusting, you know? Shit.
Okay, tell me more, guys. You guys, I'm not that skinny.
Look, she's like this, but she's anorexic here. Her arms are like pin thin with my pinky.
Kim's brand is known for basically selling her body shape.
To me, they just make me feel really snatched.
She doesn't talk about if she's done anything to herself, just that she loves to go through plastic surgeon Instagram accounts, research the new trends, and...
Okay, so you see a before and after photo. You know what I'm saying? Here's Kim Kardashian at a regular size, and then you see her where she looks even skinnier. And honestly, you see the picture of her in this bikini where she's in like this greenish, grayish looking bikini, and she doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why we have that song, All Your Curves and Imperfections.
Today, I am going to get a butt x-ray, and if this is what it takes to shut up the entire world, that my butt is real, then I will.
Hey, Kim, who gives a fuck what the world thinks of you? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? Like, you seen Kim Kardashian's husband, Kanye West? In that one TMZ interview, he's like, hey man, I spent hours a day at the gym to look good for you. I do this for y'all. People were looking at him like, dude, you want to look good for yourself? Do it for yourself. Do it for your wife, for your husband. Don't do it for everyone else's approval. Fuck off with that shit.
I'll happily do it.
No implant.
But liposuction doesn't show on X-ray. The Kardashians often deny plastic surgery.
This is it. No breast implants. No surgery.
The Kardashians are known for paying paparazzi to airbrush their photos. So when an unedited photo of Kim Kardashian's butt was posted showing her cellulite, Kim was genuinely in shock. She was so used to seeing airbrush photos of herself that she refused to believe that the photo was real.
I don't get it. Like, I literally don't look like this. It's just not what I look like. It can really like hurt your soul if you hear enough bad things about you, even if you know you don't look like that.
Imagine how tired we are of it.
It is so toxic to these young girls and to people who think that they're natural and that this is all attainable without cosmetic surgery. So many young girls and women feel insecure about their bodies because of the Kardashians. A lot of these people aspire to look like the Kardashians.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like blaming the Kardashians for women's body image issues is kind of a scapegoat. Because at the end of the day, women everywhere are pressured to look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Freaking EM on Twitter or whatever writes, Kylie Jenner is the reason why she hates her body. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Ladies, I'm here to tell you right now, if you think you're fat and unattractive, I guarantee you there was a woman out there who is 4 times heavier than you are who wishes she was at your weight. You gotta love your curves, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And if a guy doesn't want to date you because you're too fat for his standards, forget about him. Find you a man who loves every inch of you, no matter what size you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you sitting there saying, oh, you're a typical male pig. Excuse me? Have you seen, okay, even the women saying this crap have standards too. And it's never called out. Like, and that's what pisses me off about this. It's like, dude, women are put under so much pressure to have the perfect body. So you know exactly how it feels to be body shamed, but you turn around and body shame men because we don't have a 6-pack abs. Fuck you. I mean, I got a 6-pack. It's just at the liquor store. Oh.
Kardashians too. There's a significant rise in Brazilian butt lifts for people wanting to look like the Kardashians. And one of her fans paid over $500,000 to look like Kim Kardashian. She even got her ribs removed to achieve the body.
She says the Kylie.
Jesus Christ, isn't that a bit excessive? Getting your ribs removed so you can have that figure? Ouch, dude. No. Oh, dude, that's just, ow. I hate surgery, dude. Like, I can't even begin to imagine, dude. Ow, no. Just no, dude. Yeah, sure, eating healthier and exercising more would take longer than an instant surgery. But wouldn't that be a lot healthier and a lot easier on your body? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. There's a reason why we have a rib cage. It's to protect our lungs and our heart.
Package.
I'm sorry, but removing your ribs is just not natural, dude. There's a reason why those are in place.
Is one of their most popular treatments.
Kylie package. So she's having jaw filler and chin filler, and she's having her lips as well. They are doing it because of media, aren't they? Social media.
And this is where social media gets toxic. When you're seeing, like, you could see a gorgeous woman, hey guys, what's up? You know, just sitting there doing a video, and then she could get all these, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it, dude. I have seen the hate comments that women get on social media, and it's disgusting. You could have this gorgeous woman who's just doing her thing, and then she gets all this body shaming comments. This, fellas, is why we cannot bitch, even though it's kind of sexist to say that men are not allowed to join the body positivity movement. Well, aside from it being sexist, there's a reason why. It's because of the crap women have to go through.
Nowadays, everyone wants to clone into the same Kylie Jenner Barbie look.
I didn't know Kylie Jenner had her own Barbie doll. Well, would you look at that?
It wasn't hard for me to find a young girl on Instagram with over 1 million followers, and when I compared her feed to someone like Kylie Jenner, it was almost identical. This young girl is 12 years old.
That's just sad. That's just sad.
Traditional media is notorious for retouching, airbrushing, and photoshopping. Even in music videos, the women's bodies are often altered. It used to be celebrities in magazines and posters that were being photoshopped. Now everyone has access to Facetune and Photoshop, Snapchat, and Instagram face filters. Even models and society's ideal women are still photoshopping themselves. People and young girls look up to these role models and think that this is what they actually look like. They think that they are actually this flawless, when in reality, these celebrities are human just like us. They don't always look like this.
Now we're going to examine mental health and body image. Jesus Christ. Pipe down for a second. Sad, spooky tuning music.
See myself being a 12-year-old girl standing in the front of mirror saying shittiest words I could even imagine. Like, dude, you are not beautiful. Like, look at you. You are a piece of shit. Like, those words hurt.
Honestly, I just don't really feel comfortable in my own skin sometimes. I just avoid looking in the mirror because if I do, then I'll just think of how I want to be. But if I don't, I just think, hey, this is how I am. Let's deal with it.
There's a Fiji case that...
Jesus Christ, dude. That is so freaking sad. Could you imagine being a mother or a father and you walk into your daughter's room and she's standing there fully clothed in front of a mirror talking mad shit on the way she looks? You know, that's just heartbreaking, man. I mean, to a degree, I kind of get it. When I was a kid in high school, I was a little bit heavier. Granted, I wasn't fat or overweight by any means, but I had a little bit of a gut, just a little bit. And, you know, on my stomach, it's hairy. You know, it's a hairy, disgusting male stomach. And one of my female classmates, for whatever reason, was like, hey, Josh, you should lift up your shirt. So I did. And this is the noise she made. Like she was about to throw up. I immediately thought, I remember that day because I immediately felt disgusted with the way I looked. And, you know, I got to let go of that, dude, because that was high school, honestly. It's one of the reasons why I have an eating disorder, because I think back to, you know, that day when that happened, and You know, you see all these guys with their six-pack abs, and you're like, oh, I wish I looked like that. But maintaining a six-pack abs is next to impossible, and regrettably, food is delicious.
Study based on the introduction of TVs in the 90s. In Fiji, being told you gain weight was considered a compliment. Having a large body was a symbol of status and beauty. Before the introduction of TV, there was no such thing as an eating disorder in Fiji. But after the introduction of television and Western media, young girls stopped wanting to look like their aunts and their mother. Instead, they wanted to look like what the media showed. Only after the introduction of television in Fiji, there were reports of girls.
The results were startling. In 1995, without television, girls in Fiji appeared to be free of eating disorders, common in the Western society. But by 1998, after just a few years of sexy soap operas and seductive commercials, 11.3% of adolescent girls reported that they at least once had purged to lose weight. Okay, if you want to lose weight, that is your personal choice. Do not let society influence the way you look. It's a vicious cycle, man. If you want to lose weight, do it for you. Do it for you because you want to, not because someone else says you look like shit. And if you want to lose weight, there are healthy ways of doing it. Diet and exercise. I thank you. Sitting there purging yourself and making yourself throw up. It's, ugh, dude. I mean, yeah, it works, but it's the most unhealthy way to do it, dude.
Developing an eating disorder. The young girls in Fiji.
To illustrate this rapid transformation of ideals, Becker quoted from the 1998 interviews saying, she wants their body, said one girl of the Western shows she watched. She wants their size. By the glow of television, young girls in Fiji got the idea they could resculpt their lives, said Becker. But they also began to think of themselves as poor and fat. Jesus Christ.
Started to see themselves as poor and fat. So this was a case study done in the 90s for the introduction of just television. Nowadays, so many kids and babies are gifted iPads and iPhones at such a young age. Younger and younger children are exposed to this distorted idea of beauty, which can...
No. Okay. No. No. That's where I draw the line. Exactly my point, dude. Parents are giving their kids iPads and iPhones at such an early age. They have access to the internet, to inappropriate websites. I mean, look at Billie Eilish. I hate to use that as an example, but it's the truth, dude. She was photographed wearing a tube top, and she didn't look bad, to be honest. But people are sitting there body shaming her, calling her a fat slut and shit like that. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. You know, she wears baggy clothes, and women like that get told, oh, you look so much prettier if you wore more revealing clothing. So then as soon as they wear more revealing clothing, they get slut shamed for it. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Have a significant impact on self-esteem and trigger a body dysmorphia disorder. They started to see themselves as poor and fat. So this was a case study done in the 90s for the introduction of just television. Nowadays, so many kids and babies are gifted iPads and iPhones at such a young age. Younger and younger children are exposed to this distorted idea of beauty, which can have a significant impact.
Market Watch, the website Market Watch reports More than 200,000 teens had plastic surgery last year, and social media had a lot to do with it. Now, this is the problem with it, man. When people are using social media to make a difference in the world, to actually influence people to feel better about themselves and do some good for our society, it's awesome, you know? But when people are using social media to damage people's self-image and to make them feel like shit. I mean, case in point, I get bullied all the time on social media. People make fun of me for the way I look. You look like that one toad meme, the one sad frog meme or whatever. You got fish lips, you know, and wonky eyes. And, you know what I'm saying? Before I had my eye surgery and got my lazy eyes fixed and my cataracts removed in my right eye, people would make fun of me for the way I see. And I simply just said, you know what? That's your opinion. I don't give a shit. You know? And there's times I catch myself calling myself ugly and unattractive because of my confidence issues. You know? I get told, you're such a handsome young boy or young man, whatever. Yet I'm rejected by every chick I like. So I'm kind of like, you know, you don't feel so handsome in that respect. But like I said, that's their loss, not mine, dude. I'm a decent guy, I would think. But everyone's got an opinion, so mine doesn't really matter anymore, any less.
Impact on self-esteem and trigger a body dysmorphia disorder. There is so much evidence showing the rise in
According to WBUR, social media use linked to anxiety, depression amongst teens, new study finds. Well, exactly, dude. Exactly.
mental distress, depression, and suicide amongst younger.
Fuck suicide. Increased hours online correlates with an uptick in teen depression and suicidal thoughts. Yeah, if I had $100 for every time I had some asshole text me on my phone, all right, you should just kill yourself on social media, I'd be a rich motherfucker. And I'm like, dude, you hate yourself so much that this almost 30-year-old dude with autism, you know what I'm saying? I honestly feel sorry for my trolls because they're more miserable than I am.
There are people linking to social media. There's also been a significant rise in eating disorders over the past few years. Younger and younger girls are becoming obsessed with weight loss and dieting. And ultimately, it is all because of this unattainable beauty standard.
It's only obtainable if you grow up looking like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm reminded of that Lisa Simpson episode of The Simpsons where Lisa Simpson is triggered by Malibu Stacy's old school sexist remarks about women, and she creates this doll that's more modern and you know what I'm saying?
Educate and spread awareness about these issues. Even sharing this video and starting a conversation with one another. We need role models, schools, parents, to teach others, to teach younger people about mental health, about body image, about eating disorders, and the impacts of social media. We need to learn to embrace our natural selves. You would tell someone you truly love that you love them for who they are, not how they look.
Well
You would
said.
tell them to embrace their natural self. You wouldn't say all the nasty things you say to yourself and tell them to get plastic surgery to feel better about themselves. And the same should be said about yourself. The beauty
External beauty is temporary. Yep. Ain't that the truth?
standard is always changing, and it's aimed to make you insecure so they can sell more. Profit-greedy industries work.
A quote from Taylor S. 2018 book, The Body is Not an Apology. The Body is Not an Apology. That sounds like an awesome title for a book. But the quote from that book is, profit-greedy industries work with the media outlets to offer us a distorted perception of ourselves and then use that distorted self-image to sell us remedies for that distortion. You kidding me? Yeah, that's the truth, dude. That is the free. You know how many times, if I'm watching TV, I'll see some anti-wrinkle cream commercial come on TV. And it's ridiculous.
Good media outlets.
Which, did you know that king cobra venom is used in some anti-wrinkle creams? There's a protein in king cobra venom. There's a protein in king cobra's venom that they use for makeup and shit. Yeah, who knew? Fun fact, I guess.
To offer us a distorted perception of ourselves and then use that distorted self-image to sell us remedies for the distortion. It's hard to embrace our natural selves when for so long the representation in the media has been primarily Caucasians and Eurocentric features. The media's representation is only an insignificant population. It's telling us that we need to look a specific way. We are so beautiful in our own ways. There is so much beauty from all sizes and all ages and cultures that we need to celebrate. You don't need to be a specific height. You don't need to have a specific skin tone. We are allowed to have flaws and stretch marks and pores and acne and hair. There are so many beautiful different shapes of noses. Our body weight fluctuates and it is completely fine to do so. We are all aging. You are not any less beautiful for having wrinkles, for growing older.
Exactly. Stop the comparisons. And this is why people get pissed off when you have standards on the dating scene. This is why women get so pissed off when men have standards on the dating scene. But to be fair, women have standards too. This is why women get so butthurt when they get rejected by men, whereas men get butthurt because their woman broke up with them. This is why women have a harder time with rejection than men, whereas men have a harder time with breakups.
Don't ever compare your living, breathing, beautifully imperfect, real-life human self to someone else's controlled online content.
Like, that's the thing of it, dude. That is the thing of it. Even the Kardashians have paid people to Photoshop the paparazzi images of them. So even the people you look up, you see, that's just it, ladies. Even when you hate your body because of that unrealistic expectation, dude, you think that dude, come on. Some of the, you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, the Kardashians hate the way they look too. Otherwise, they wouldn't pay a goddamn photographer to Photoshop the paparazzi images. If you're a kid and you hate the way you look, that's bullshit. You're a grown-ass kid. You need to eat. Okay? That's pretty sad when you got 12-year-old girls you know, feeling like shit because of the way they look. Like, give it time. Wait till you're in college. You'll grow into your body. Just don't worry about it, man.
We need to stop comparing ourselves to others, especially when we are all genetically different. And there are different types of bodies and shapes. Some people have faster metabolism and can eat so much without gaining weight. Some people work really hard but struggle to lose weight. These companies and industries are nothing without us. We are their source of money. We are the consumers. Do not underestimate the power we have, especially with social media. We've demanded a realistic and wider range of representation of bodies and women in the media, and we're actually getting it. There's a demand for less photoshopping and editing and embracing our natural selves. Movements like the body and beauty positivity teaches young girls and women to love themselves in a world that has taught them to hate themselves. So we are definitely evolving and progressing. That is all for today's video. If you guys did enjoy that, please do let me know in the comments, because I would love to make more of these if you guys did enjoy that and would like to see more of that. Also comment down below if you want any particular topics you want me to discuss and talk about. There are going to be support links below if you do want to support my channel and help me grow.
And look at that. He does one on the dark reality behind male beauty standards, which I'm not going to watch because it's pretty much going to be the same fucking video, only in reverse, you know. You know what? This guy seems like a pretty chill dude. I want to give him a subscribe. Actually, I want to watch it to see if I can relate to it, because I'm a dude.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has...
I can't do this. We've hit 100K subscribers. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. It's just, it wouldn't have happened if you guys didn't share my previous video that is currently doing really well. So thank you guys so much for sharing that video, and I'm so glad that there are people like you guys out there who appreciate my videos. But before I get into today's video, I want to thank Skillshare so much for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people to explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. One of my favorite classes that I'm currently taking is Creativity Unleashed by my favorite YouTuber, Nathaniel Drew, where he teaches you to discover, own, and share your voice online. I personally find the videos so well made, yet so entertaining, informative, and engaging. Skillshare is created specifically for learning, so that means there are no ads, and browsing through dozens of courses and classes has never been easier. And they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow creativity wherever it takes you. And it's only less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The best part is that the first 1,000 people to use my link in the description down below will get a free trial of the Skillshare premium membership. Initially, I wasn't sure how I was going to make this video because I was really worried that it wouldn't be worth making, and it wouldn't be as entertaining as the other one. And I felt like the male beauty standards don't really matter. And then I realized that I was basically feeding to the whole stigma of mental health and body image issues for males, which is more of a reason why this video is so important to talk about.
What have I been saying this whole time? What have I been saying this whole time? That women and men go through similar shit. It's just formed differently. So let's compare this video to the one we just watched.
So we all kind of have an idea of what a handsome, attractive, ideal man looks like. But of course, beauty is subjective, and there are so many factors that come into play.
Not really. If you're a dude who likes chicks, not really. Just saying.
When it comes to what defines beauty, such as culture, time of living, location, and country. And another major factor, which I discussed more in my previous video, is colonialism and how we generally have this desire for Eurocentric features. Black South Africans make up 79.6% of the population in South Africa. Meanwhile, white people only make up 8.9%. But the media representation in South Africa is primarily white models, which has also contributed to why skin lightening and bleaching products has become so popular amongst men and women in South Africa. Before the US and Spanish colonization in the Philippines, golden brown skin tone was considered strong and vigorous. But after the colonization, brown Filipinos and Indios were ridiculed, which has helped shape the desire for Eurocentric features in the Philippines, such as lighter skin tone and a high-bridged nose.
T-Mobile is upgrading. Right off the bat, it's starting to sound exactly similar to the last one.
Its network at a record pace. We were the first to bring 5G nation.
Over the years, K-pop has become a global phenomenon.
You boys are so much to me. I know. Or to all of us.
And there is a huge emphasis on the idolization of South Korean pop culture, dominating in most Asian countries, has helped to redefine ideal male beauty standards, primarily in Asia. As I've discussed in my previous video, there is a long history of Asians and South Koreans who desire the Eurocentric features. But even so, there are distinct male beauty standards within Asia and the West, like how in Asia, the flamboyant, soft masculinity is desired, whereas in Western standards, it's more focused on being masculine. A tall, slim, but toned body with soft features, light, clear, glowing skin, sharp jawline, big-eyed, and a tall, high-bridged nose, which is basically nothing much like your average South Korean or Asian guy. But a lot of these K-pop stars, when they were trainees before they were famous, were quite unrecognizable themselves before cosmetic surgery, intense training, and the younger generation men aspired to look like these role models. The portrayal by Bollywood films, which is the biggest film industry, often portrays dark-skinned people as villains and rough characters. Meanwhile, the fair light skins are often main characters and heroes. The media favors and represents light-skinned people and ingrains this notion that fair skin is better. And as a result, quite often in countries like India, dark skins are commonly mistreated and called derogatory names, which makes sense to why the skin lightening and bleaching cream industry is so big in a country like India, often with big celebrity endorsements. A 2017 study found that 1,992 Indians found that more than half said they were influenced by TV advertisements to appear lighter skin. And
it's exactly like the other video. Men being inspired by the same fucking outlets that destroy women and their confidence are also destroying men and their confidence.
on top of that, most of these male main characters are always hyper-masculine and extremely muscular, which again is so far from what the average Indian viewer looks like. Ironically, wanting to be white and have Eurocentric features in Asian countries is such a big thing. Meanwhile, back in the West, the ideal skin tone for Westerners is golden tan because it's a status of good health, vitality, and exotic.
It took me a while to realize that you wanted to be me.
Muscular, lean, ripped, have a V-shaped body with a six-pack, big arms and chest, low body fat percentage, yet very muscular, chiseled jaw, luscious hair, perfect clear skin and teeth, and of course to be tall and not below 6 foot.
This man has none of those problems. He has Men's Health, the world's #1 men's.
The globalization of Western media and Hollywood sells us this ideal beauty standard from movies and TV shows, magazines, posters, billboards, but the ideal American body itself has changed a lot since the 1870s to today. In the late 19th century, being overweight was a sign of wealth, as one was able to feast, and there was even a fat man's club in 1866 where you had to weigh at least 200 pounds to be a part of the club. By 1930s, the excess weight was associated with lower class, and Hollywood actors were becoming more fit but still average size, and this became the ideal. By 1960s, there was a countercultural wave rejecting the mainstream ideal, where it was common for rock stars to have long hair and a skinny body, and this became the ideal. But by the 1980s, the hyper-masculine gym-built body became popular. Bodybuilding and action stars having huge muscles became mainstream. It was also seen in action figure toys, comics, and superheroes. bodysuits that were worn by these superheroes were getting tighter and tighter each year. They started putting fake muscles underneath the suits, and actors were told to work out and gain more muscle, which has now led to the evolution of these godly-like men who are becoming less like your average man or viewer. So generally speaking, there is definitely this universal idea of masculinity, which is to be macho, tough, strong. There are positive traits to masculinity, and it shouldn't be completely demonized. And I think it's so important to address.
I agree. There are some positive traits to being masculine. However, people don't focus on the positive traits of masculinity. It's always about the negative traits. This is where we lead into our society trying to feminize women. I mean, I messed up. Sorry about that. Fuck. This is where society tries to overly feminize men, because the idea of being masculine is seen as toxic.
That there are toxic masculinity traits and mannerisms that are normalized and quite frankly encouraged, such as repressing and hiding emotions and emphasizing to look and be a certain way. Or maybe it's because some straight men think it's feminine to recycle. It's really important to put social constructions and social norms and masculinity into perspective. In the 18th century, it was perfectly masculine to wear a pink suit with floral embroidery. And in the 1920s, the color pink had working class connotation. Egyptian men used to use makeup for masculinity, and Roman men used to use pigments for cheeks and skin lightening powders, and painted their nails with pig fat and blood. And the men in a nomadic tribe Warabe spent hours doing their hair and makeup just to impress women. There's a long history of Chinese men with long nails, as it was a symbol of wealth and showed that they did no manual labor. And for centuries, so many traditions and cultures have men using skirts. And from the 80s to the 90s, crop tops were considered fashionable and were even worn by straight men like Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg. But now, imagine if a guy or a boy today liked pink, wore makeup, had long nails, wore a skirt, and a crop top.
That was a kilt, not a skirt, you bloody wanker. Oh, we know exactly how that goes. Freaking, what's his face? Harry Styles or whatever you know what I'm saying? He wears a freaking dress and everyone just loses their shit.
I guess that's the world we live in, right?
So the issue is that a lot of these men and young males, they have this aesthetic aspiration to look like what they see on the media from their role models, but not everyone, especially young boys, are aware of the dark reality behind what they see on screen. Extreme dieting and training is often very common to achieve these bodies. There are extreme weight loss programs, strict diets that include no alcohol, no carbs, and quite often it includes starving. There's a lot of intense, difficult work.
Includes starving? Okay, so we've learned so far that women and men are told to look a certain way, and both genders are brainwashed by movies, television, media, the action figures that they play with, and both genders starve themselves to obtain that body, man. And yet women are telling us, you have no idea what it's like to have that beauty standard thrown in your face. Yeah, we do. Yep, yeah, we do.
About routines, which are also generally over-exercising. There's a lot of time and commitment at the gym, which leaves no space for much social life.
너무 생겨가지고 10일간 한 끼만 제대로 먹었어요.
For a full week, he only consumed water and yange, a Korean sweet jelly made of red bean. He went on an extremely strict diet, which consisted of eating only 2 blocks of tofu a day. He also exercised for 6 hours a day as well.
Which is why a lot of these K-pop stars are always overworked, exhausted, and quite often faint on stage.
When I was done with that movie, I don't ever want to be in that good of shape again.
Really. It's like it was so hard. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's just not real. And like, take care of your heart, take care of your brain. You're good. I'm so happy that I'm eating carbs again. I went like years.
Oh, fuck you, Zac Efron. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, every chick in high school had the biggest crush on Zac Efron, and all these dudes who are like super freaking ripped, but turn around and if some dude had a poster of Kim Kardashian in his locker, they gave us so much shit. Like, oh my God, she's setting an unrealistic expectation for beauty standards. Okay, and that six-pack abbed asshole isn't? Fuck you, that's hypocritical as shit.
Without eating carbs. My champagne watch, I didn't have a carb for like 6 months. I almost lost my mind. You need this. It's so good.
A lot of these actors and male models are dehydrated beforehand, meaning they can't have water for several days. Quite often there's makeup and tanning and shadow definition done by professional stylists with post-editing and altering. And there's so many tricks and angles to make the body look more defined. There are even apps targeting to make you look more masculine. There are so many apps and filters that alter yourself so much to the point where you become almost unrecognizable. And most of these people have doctors, plastic surgeons, nutritionists, personal trainers, facilities, and they're being paid to achieve this body. And if they're honest about it, quite a few of them take steroids themselves to achieve that look. And what's so crazy about it is that most of these men do it particularly for a brief period of time, whether it's for shooting one scene or a bodybuilding contest. There's just so much more that people have to know, especially younger boys, to understand the reality and the pressure and the strict routines these men have to achieve that body that they see in the media. So many male celebrities have opened up about their struggles with eating disorders, body image issues.
Throughout my career, I've lived with an eating disorder called bulimia, and despite being in the public eye, for years I've managed to keep it hidden. I became known as a fat picker, really. That was horrible. That's when I started doing it.
So now I feel like I'm more appealing now.
Why?
Because I'm white. So they will tease without comments every now and then, but you could feel that I would just laugh along. My friends also like had girlfriends and all that, and I didn't. So I thought like maybe that was the reason why, because of my skin.
Going into my 8th grade year of junior high school, that's when it really started. So my way of thinking about it was, if I'm going to get a girlfriend, I got to have a six-pack. And so I thought that if I didn't eat anything, I kind of progressively got into anorexia, ultimately into binging and purging, and then bulimia.
My dad was a star athlete in high school, and
he'd always be like, what do you do? Are you not eating? Are you not eating enough? And he'd like just put food in my face, and I'd be like, I eat everything. I had a problem with overeating, and I would overeat, and I'd go to the gym and I'd gorge myself trying to get bigger. And I did, but I didn't get taller.
When I was a kid playing with my Action Man toys and whatnot, they all got like 10 packs and they all look shredded. That does not give like a normal guy body confidence.
You hear that right there? Do you hear what he just said? When you were a kid, when you were a dude playing with your action figures, and your male action figures got like a 10-pack, it doesn't give you confidence as a kid. Sort of just like the way Barbie made women feel about their bodies, is it not? Very similar. It's exactly the same freaking thing, dude. Just shaped differently.
Mass media, social media, blockbusters, industries like health and fitness sell this ideal male beauty standard, telling you this is how you should look like, this is how you'll get the girl, and this is how you'll feel good about yourself. Men getting treatment for eating this.
men getting treatment for eating disorders increased by 70% between 2010 and 2016, according to an NHS statistics. I mean, you ever talk to a chick and, you know, and be like, not all chicks want a dude. Not all chicks want a dude with 6 packs. Right? Just like not all dudes like a chick who's super skinny. It's just a matter of who you talk to.
Disorders increased by 70% between 2010 and 2016. Quite often,
and my trolls will see me eating fast food on camera. They'll talk all this mad shit like, oh, Cobra needs to go on a diet. So I lift up my shirt to show how ripped I am, and they're like, what you were saying? I mean, yeah, I want to gain a little bit of pudge when I sit down. Everybody does that. Like you sit down, your stomach will compress. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
and there's a lot of bullying and pressure from people around you telling you that you're not like what they see on the screen, you're too short, you're too skinny, you're too fat, not manly enough. And one of the issues with trying to achieve this ideal male beauty standard is that it can get too obsessive and too unhealthy, which can
just like what women go through with their unrealistic beauty standards.
Lead to pushing unhealthy extremes, punishing gym routines, unhealthy eating habits such as strict dieting, starving, skipping meals, overeating and purging, drug abuse such as laxatives and steroids, and quite often can lead to body image and mental health issues such as low self-esteem, anxiety disorder, depression, body dysmorphia, and more commonly recently, muscle dysmorphia.
The idea that one isn't big enough, isn't muscular enough, and that's causing them great levels of anxiety, they have depression, and that the depression becomes so severe that that could lead them to take their own lives.
It boggles my mind because I myself don't like what I'm seeing because I've just critiqued it so much. There are days I feel disgusted, and those days happen when I have not been consistent with the work that's required of me to reach a goal.
Rising steroid rates. That rise in use is being driven by predominantly boys and men who aren't happy with their appearance and want to use steroids to bulk up. Because I didn't think I was, good enough, and if I was going to be judged on how I look or my body, then I had to be perfect. Everything had to be perfect. Look in the mirror and go, no, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Stop and watch, because what you're about to see is me completely shaving my beard for the first time in 8 years. Who am I? I'm Eric Van Holtz, the founder of Beard Brain. Yes, the founder of a company that focuses primarily on beards is getting rid of his beard. And why am I doing this? To make a point. I believe strongly that it doesn't matter if you have a beard or you don't. What matters is that you're investing in yourself and taking ownership of your style. What matters is
men kind of have this stigma. If they say oh yeah, I'm insecure about the way I look, if they speak out, there's kind of this oh yeah, you're not a man, yeah.
Exactly my fucking point, dude. Thank you. About time someone freaking said it. If men speak out on their emotions or say, hey, you know what, I feel insecure with the way I look, they get told, well, you're not a real man. And then women expect, and this is the thing of it, women in society will tell men, why can't you be more open with your emotions? Because we get a lot of crap for it, that's why. There's always this fucking stigma to it, isn't it? Like, oh, hey, you weak little pussy man, you're speaking up, huh? That's because women feel the exact same way sometimes. And instead of being like, oh, hey, look at that, the genders can relate on a couple of issues, we get told we're weak. We're not manly. It's just like when women try to stand up for men's rights. They get the same crap. You're not a real woman, you're weak.
Yeah, seems to be weak, for real.
We need to destigmatize mental health and body image issues for men and boys. It's much easier to brush off these issues, which leads
Well, we can get rid of stigmatism for both genders. How about that?
to a lot of men being confused and scared to open up about their feelings, so they repress their emotions, which can commonly lead to depression. There are a lot of
Like watching this video, I can kind of relate to what they're saying as far as beauty standards for men go. Oddly enough, it's very similar for women to some degree.
boys and men, whether athletes or celebrities, regardless of their sexuality, who go through these mental health and body image issues. Talking about it can really help, and seeking for help and treatment does not make you any less of a man.
Exactly. Seeking help. If you feel like shit about the way you look and you feel like, you know what, you might want some counseling for that, that doesn't make you less of a man. If anything, it takes a bigger man to admit when they need help, or, you know what I'm saying?
Knowing your self-worth is so much easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, I am all for a healthier lifestyle and improving your health and your body. I don't want to sugarcoat and promote an unhealthy weight, whether it be obese or underweight, but I think it's so important to remember that you do not need to seek for validation elsewhere, whether it's from dating a girl or being in a relationship or getting compliments about your appearance. To simply be yourself is more than enough.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, when you're complimented on your appearance, I guess it depends on the gender. If you're a woman and a man compliments you on your appearance, she's only offended when she's turned off by the way you look. But if she's totally digging the way you look, she's all gushy and blushy, like, Men are the same way, dude. But the only difference is we're told to just take it and accept it. You know what I'm saying? You say to a woman, sorry, I appreciate the compliment, but you're not my type. You get told, oh, you're body shaming, you're a typical male. So add that into the equation. Even though both sides deal with the same shit. That's the irony of it. And then you get women who expect their men to have a six-pack abs, but when he can't achieve it, he's an unattractive slob, according to her. Right. Even though, and that's just it. When you get women who are like that about their men, it's like, hey, wait a second, Toots. You know exactly how it feels to have your body shamed. But then you turn around and do it to us men. And here's an added bonus. If men speak up about this crap and say, hey, you know what? They get chastised and demasculated for it. Oh, you're crying because you don't have a six-pack abs? Suck it up, you pussy.
There are so many different bodies that don't fit the media standard. There is a wide range of all realistic body sizes, shapes, shades of skin tones of all ages. There is nothing wrong with having face and body acne scars. Not everyone has to have a chiseled physique, a sharp jawline, or perfect luscious hair. There are so many beautiful shapes of noses and faces. It's so important that we males need to speak up and demand for a wider and realistic representation of the male beauty, and that we get the same body positivity support that females do at the end.
Thank you! He's exactly, freaking exactly, dude. Exactly. You women want to talk about sexism, but hey, shit, I agree 100%, yo. Men should be allowed the same treatment when it comes to unfair beauty standards as women. I mean, shit, we practically already both genders go through the same amount of crap for their bodies. So it's only fair that the body positivity movement also includes us guys. Hey!
End of the day, the real question that you must ask yourself is,
so it's exactly like, yeah, pretty much exactly the same as the other one. Fucking hell, is it chilly out? What of it, YouTube? What of it? I think I just changed the perspective on things, didn't I? Okay, so people want a gender relations rant. Well, I might be able to do something like that. I kind of got distracted, man. Like, I was gonna pick out a beat for a rap, and then YouTube suggested that female video, and I'm like, shit, I'll give it a watch. Oh, damn. $19.79. Thank you for donating that money to my PayPal. I greatly appreciate it. I'll go ahead and transfer that to my bank. I mean, women are being told if your boobs aren't big enough, you're not a real woman. Men are being told if your penis ain't big enough, you ain't a real man. Not much difference there, is it? Nope. Yeah, so my hairline's not perfect. I'm going bald. My hair's thinning. Quite frankly, I don't care. I've seen dudes out there who have less hair on top than I do, so I'm grateful for what I have left. Okay, so let's see a rap beat. Guitar rap beat. Let's see what we got. Chill, smooth guitar rap beats. Let's see how it sounds.
Grammarly does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really good, no, perfect words that make your writing sharp.
Okay, let's try this one. That was a good beat. Let's try this one. You want to talk about gender relations, complications? Ain't nothing separating us but the way our bodies are shaped. Both sides talk a lot of shit. Both sides get raped. What? Both sides use, both sides abuse. And both sides refuse to see the similarities. You got society separating us. We're hopping on a bus down Bullshit Boulevard. Fucking treat me like I'm a fucking retard, but you've already laid down your poker hands and I can see your card. I smoke a pipe while I wipe my ass with the shit they talking. Take that bullshit and keep on walking. Yo, fuck sexism and fuck the haters that can't handle my charisma when I'm busting mad raps to this rhythm. Spitting fire to the day I retire. Illest rapper for hire. For real. Open up this bag of Kentucky Brown, cause you already know how I get down. Nicotine smoking when I'm rolling up in the scene. Women telling me and other men we don't know what it's like. Honey, you must be joking. After watching those two videos, it's pretty much the same. And it has a fucking name. Gender relations, double standards. Yo, I sit here and have a smoke, it's no joke. Fucking social media is like the cancer inside your pipe. You smoke it and take it in, but where do I begin? Or being told to have that perfect physique while you can kiss my hairy white ass cheeks. What? Bad fat dabs. When you're working out, dieting, hitting those dabs, fucking trying to work out and get mad abs. Busting mad lab rap. I'm bridging this gap between the genders. Understand that if you focus on what makes it similar and not what fuck, I had a good flow with that. No. You'll understand if you understand what makes us similar instead of what makes us different. All of a sudden you see we're not all so different after all. Being told by a society of fucking hypocrites and assholes that you have to look a certain way. Fuck off anyways. Oh, Cobra, that's easy for you to say. You have a gorgeous physique. Fuck off, that's not my point. Gender relation rants, and I can't stand it anymore. You sick and tired of hearing me bitch about it. I'm sick of hearing about it. Yo, society is making this way too easy for me. Breezy like this wind so cheesy on some nachos. It's regrettably food is delicious, even if it ain't nutritious. Jelly filled donuts, bacon cheeseburgers and beer. But I say you rip off my shirt with no fear and bust a mad rap. Yo, bust a mad rap. When I'm bridging the gap between racism and sexism, busting mad gender relations rap to this rhythm. Give it a like and a subscribe, cause that beat is fire. Never gonna stop rapping till I retire. 6 feet in the ground when I expire. Yo. You sitting there eating tofu, feeling blue because your body looks like shit. But that's only in your minds. Now ladies want to have standards and give us shit for it. That makes it a hypocritical issue. You want to cry about it, grab a fucking tissue. I don't give a fuck anymore. I just busted a rap like I busted a nut. Yo. Man, I gotta get a tattoo for this arm, man. I got my Cradle of Filth band logo right there looking sharp. Yeah. Yo. Gender relations causing complication like constipation. Coming up like a bad case of heartburn. Well, now it's your turn to sit and listen while I'm dissing on these assholes who talk so much shit. Cause I got mad spit like a cobra venom, rocking my black denim. Enough said. Sending them to hell on a one-way shotgun shutter. Feeling swell. Put them on blast like a shotgun shell. Damn. Click, clack, boom. Send these relation bullshit to their doom. Why everyone gotta assume? Busting a mad rap by any means, I suppose. Rocking these black jeans. That's just how it goes. Smoking tobacco because I got a nicotine addiction. Ain't gonna quit. Fuck it. Fuck the stress. Hit the blunt and smoke some tobacco. These fucking double standards is fucking wacko. Bustin' mad flows by any means, I suppose. Fuck these drama causing sluts and these fucking shit talking hoes. Yo. But don't get it twisted, I got mad respect for women, but they need to understand, and men need to understand too. We're all going through the same shit, living life. Dealing with friends who stab you in the back like with a sharp knife. What? People say that you're a friend, but in the end, they're just lying to you. My lyrics are top shelf like tequila, telling these haters see it, wouldn't want to be a damn. Wait a second. Nothing but wannabe skaters and punks. Fuck these haters and tell them laters. Damn. Stick out your pipe and smoke it. Rip a fat blunt and toke it. Cause that's just how I roll in this rap game, yo. Got my trolls telling me they need to go on a diet. Well, fuck it, they can eat shit and get killed in a riot. For all I give a fuck, these trolls can suck my nuts, fucking dirty ass putts. Pissed off cause their moms are nothing but sluts. Sucking my dick for money and cash, but I'm already making a dash for the DoorDash. Munching down on a bacon cheeseburger. Fuck it. Gender relations causing hate and complications. Hypocrisy in this democracy on both sides. Cause both sides got the pride. But in the end, life is one hell of a fucking ride. Goddamn. Spitting mad raps, I suppose. Rocking these fucking idiots at the talent shows. Mad rap skills and it shows. Spitting fire when I burn this mic, now it's your turn. It's like, goddamn, wait a second. You say I can't rap? Let's see if I got the video. Fuck you trolls, I don't give a crap. The only crap I take is in the toilet. The only shit I take is in the toilet. Fuck these assholes. And fuck double standards. We're here to improve gender relations, helping the genders see eye to eye. Yo, but why is it acceptable for women to cry and men can't? Fuck it, that's just how it is. Mad rap in this chant. What?
Find your new Kia today at White's Mountain Kia. Head out in a 2021 Kia Seltos and enjoy it.
Yo, fuck body standards. We're all trying to make the best of it. But could you imagine for just a minute when it's the same shit on all sides? And they tell you it ain't, they lied. Yo, we got society trying to pin us against each other and create anxiety. Yo, what the fuck does propriety mean? See, you can use words that rap, but if they rhyme but they don't make sense with it, then you know what I'm saying? Then it won't make it can rap and sound the same, but if it doesn't like lyrically match up or make sense, people are gonna be looking at you like, well, that rhymed, but propriety. Let's see. The equality of state of being proper or suitable. Hey, that does work. Yo, let's get back to that beat because propriety actually does work. Oh, that's not proper the way your body looks, you know? Fuck that. Come on, play the beat, you fucking asshole. Oh, hold up. I had the sound down. Yo, society causing anxiety, trying to give us propriety over our body, but everybody's struggling with body issues. Yo, until you cry, have a tissue. You got a fucking issue, fuck it. Women are allowed to show their emotion, but men can't, and I can't stand it. Yo. But if you think that's bad, it's kind of sad. Yo, fuck this shit, it's making me mad. They telling us one side can do this, the other side can't. Listen to this mad rap chant while I say fuck it. Kick the bucket on this bullshit, cause it's lit when I spit. Judging yourself cause you're looking fat, but fuck it. It's your choice. Make your voice be heard. And that's just the word. Living in a society, causing anxiety, having body propriety. Fuck it. Yo. Regrettably, food is delicious. Trolls want to talk shit, they can kiss this. Only one path when they feel Cobra's wrath coming out of the cage when I hit the fucking stage. Generation rants got me in a rage. Well, fuck it. Bustin' that flow. Yo. They say white boys can't rap, it's a load of crap. Well, fucking chill out and take a nap, you grumpy asshole. Well, I smoke a pipe and take a pull of that tobacco. Kentucky Brown, but you already know how I get down. Yo, society and social media are more cancerous than tobacco and microwave popcorn. But why they gotta sit there and scorn? Judging men for watching porn when women do it too. You say fuck me, I say fuck you. Yo, it ain't much difference. Women feeling like shit for their body because of Barbie. Men feeling like shit because of the G.I. Joe. Whoa, hold on a second. Men feeling like shit because of their bodies and G.I. Joe. Whoa, ain't much difference. Ain't much difference. But I wince and complain because it's driving me insane. Mundane is every day. You're hearing about it on social media. Body positivity, yeah, right. It's a fucking joke. If men ain't allowed to join it, then it ain't real body positivity. We gotta learn to have peace and harmony with the way we look. And one look was all it took, and you're hooked on this beat. It's like one look, it was all it took, and you're hooked on this beat. Damn, have a seat and listen while I'm dissing on this shit. Legit. Damn. Yo, the beat's almost over. You feel lucky like a four-leaf clover, picking in the fields, putting up his emotional shields. Yo, fuck what they think, eat what you want. You want to lose weight, that's up to you. Fuck what anybody else thinks. You want to lose weight, do it for you. Fuck what anybody else thinks. Coming out of the blue to say, hey man, both genders are struggling with the same bullshit to a degree. So I say you're busting the mad rap so freely. Generation red number 3. Damn. Boys in 4, but you already know the score. Living life can be bullshit and a fucking short. Fuck depression, this is a new session. Our economy's in a fucking recession. Fuck the coronavirus too, for that matter. I'm here to shatter your reality on body expectation. Why's it gotta be a complication? Yo, hit the like for mad raps, the subscribe button. Nothing but mad chops when I chop up on the lyrical block. Haters don't like my raps, I don't give a fuck, they can suck my cock. There we go. I said I was going to do that gender relations rant after I got done watching that video, but I ended up watching that other one. Thank you, Emerald. I appreciate it. More raps. All right. I suppose I could do a couple more raps, like maybe one more rap before I close out the stream. God damn, another 3-hour-long stream. That is nuts, dude.
I switched from State Farm because of this site. They had me paying $163 a month for my new car, and I got a rate for just $86. Full coverage. That
You'll be chilling like a villain, killing time while I bust a rhyme for a nickel and a dime. I could give two fucks what these trolls say. They want to talk shit because the fans will donate $2. Aw, shucks. Chuck it up to good luck. Got you quacking like a duck. That makes no sense, but I don't have to. I'm busting a mad rap for me and you. Acoustic guitar beat, have a seat and listen while I'm dissing on these haters and their mom, cause it's in my dick and my lyrics were the bomb. Goddamn. Wait a second. That might have been too far. Which is he, a rapper or a rock star? Maybe both. Spitting mad flows like a cobra spits venom. Rocking in my black jean denim. Wranglers. Tanglers in your hair like I don't care. People gonna stop and stare like, who the fuck is this white boy wearing a collar? Holler at your homeboys and your fans. Yo. Busting mad raps by any means, I suppose. You already said that shit once in the rap. Now you're just repeating yourself. Fuck it. Mad raps. Flying like a raven, but you're craving my videos like a drug addict craves heroin. But where do I begin? Fuck hard drugs and fuck what the haters gotta say when I play this beat. Have a seat, gonna have yourself a musical treat. Wait, what? Eat some goddamn meat. Have a steak and some chicken, cause you know thing you're looking good. Wrapping up in Cobra's hood. What? Yo. Got the 307 pride, we love our trucks, a beer and our cowgirls. What? Wyoming pride, don't give a fuck about the weather outside. Wind's blowing, mad rap skills and it's showing. Yo.
We know how nice it is to save on your auto policy, but it's even nicer knowing that if this happened, or this, or even this, we...
Oh, here we go. Your double standards are a bitch. We leave them dead in a ditch. It's the same for both sides, even if you go through different relations, complications. Man, those stations, fuck that sexist crap. Check out this mad rap. Busting mad raps for days. The track it plays. Cause King Cobra's here to stay. Just coming to say, hey, yo, fuck your double standards. They got us pitted against each other when you should be Fuck your double standards. They got us pinned against each other when we should be uniting, but instead we're fighting. Lighting up a cigarette, cause we're sick of this shit. Living life with no regret. Bitching about the same shit the other side does. Yeah, cause it's funny like that. People talking shit cause you're too skinny, you're too fat. But you already know where this channel's at. 20K strong. Wishing weed was legal so I could hit that motherfucking bomb. Wait a minute, we got CBD and that's a start. Yo, gender related. relations stinking like a nasty ass fart. Rapping, hit that like button, spitting mad fire, burning through this track with mad desire to spit flows. Fuck gender relations, it's bullshit, hypocrisy, it blows, and people can see the bullshit and it surely shows, but nobody knows. Too focused on what separates us instead of what unites us. Hopping on that bus and driving down bullshit lane. People love to bitch and complain. Living life every day can be mundane, and it's trying to drive you insane. Stuck in quarantine, fucking people in society, social media trying to get mean. Giving you shit because you ain't lean. Fuck it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spitting mad fire, burning the mic, cause I got the desire for music, it's in my veins. Watching the water as it drains into the sink, filling up on your carbs. Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks about the way you look? Fuck them, they're feeling miserable too, that's why they talk shit on you. Cause they're feeling blue too, they're more miserable than you. Whoa. Alright, dude, I want to give that a like. That fucking beat was sick, bro. All right, so here's the thing of it. Because we talked about, we're going to do the fucking one song before we close out the video here. 3 hour long gender relation. What the fuck was this rap? Fucking, jeez. Let's see. I mean, I think I covered this song a couple videos ago. But, let's see. Oh, fuck. What was that song? All of me. All of you. Okay. Yeah. All of me lyrics. John Legend, there we go. That's the one. All right.
Your device is ready to pair.
But what if I wanted it to... Oh, hold up. What if I... Oh, there we go. What if I wanted it to teach? Your device is ready to pair. No copyright intended. I'm gonna sing some John Legend. You could smell the wet pussy from all the way over here.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in, you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm your magical mystery line. And I'm so busy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. imperfections. Give your all to me. Give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose and win, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around you every move. You're my downfall. You're my muse. My worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing. It's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. Give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose and win, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, give me all of you. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all, though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. Give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose and win, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. I give you all of me, and you give me all of you.
Okay. We switch it up and do. Okay, these are the songs that get the chicks going, so of course I'm going to sing it. Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars.
Now streaming on Disney Plus. Let me show you the legend of Artemis Fowl.
Okay. Turn that goddamn microphone back on. No
Your
copyright.
device is ready to pair.
No copyright infringement intended. Here we go, YouTube.
All her eyes, the stars look shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe. It's so sad that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she let me. Her laugh, she hates but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh no, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. The way you are. The way you are. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
Smell that. Smells like some really wet of-age pussy. I can smell it right now. Ah, yes. Instant panty drop. Let's do that James Blunt song. Yeah, why not? My life is brilliant.
T-Mobile knows the new year brings big news. Get an iPhone 12 with 5G on.
Oh, I love showing off my voice on YouTube. Kind of hard to say I'm lip syncing if I have that. Okay, yeah, this microphone.
My life is brilliant. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man, but I won't just sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. Yes, she caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high, and I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last till the end. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. There must be an angel with a smile on her face, where she thought that I should be with you. But it's time to face the truth. I will never be with you.
I mean, I could do the Bryan Adams song next, but I cover that one too many times. Let's see. Oh, I was putting the eye candy away. You're no fun, Cobra. Oh. Okay, so yeah, it's a little chilly in here, so I'm going to put the sweatshirt back on. But I do appreciate y'all tuning into the stream here. I really do. Wait. And don't call me a cuck just because you're jealous of my body and my singing voice. You know, after we just got done watching those videos about unrealistic beauty standards, you got to find what makes you handsome. Like, I can't help it if women find me sexy. It's just, dude, you know? Yeah, buddy. What up, Emerald? How many push-ups do you think you could do right now? Well, we could definitely take a look and see, couldn't we? Maybe when I write a good ventriloquist skit, I'll do a string with it, yeah? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, fuck. Yeah, a couple more. 25, 26, 27, 28. God damn it. Come on, 2 more. 29, 30. I'm not out of breath, to be honest. Let's see you do push-ups on freaking YouTube, you shit-talking motherfuckers. Well, I actually got some food now, so delivery order is really not necessary. Nothing wrong with ordering DoorDash on occasion, but, you know. Aha, I got $1.64. Thank you for that. Instant transfer. All right. It may take a while for Customized Girl to reapprove all the designs, but regardless, it'll be approved. If I had any beer to chug, I would. but no beer. Oh, if you wanted to see that, hell yeah, you should have been here earlier. I'll get a PO box set up so you all can do that. Darflin is probably busy at the moment. I'm not gonna beg my friends to bring over alcohol. Like, that's just socially unacceptable. I don't care if that person hates me. I'll grab a pop to chug. Oh, I am a little out of breath just because of the smoking, to be honest, but hey, I'm not a sponsor. Oh, well, this stream's almost 4 hours long. God damn it. Well, anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching. And donating your time and your money and subscribing to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.